In the world of Dragon Ball, surprisingly, swordsmen are very few and far in between. Of course, we have guys like Yajirobe, who was probably the first notable swordsman of the series. We also have characters who we haven't seen much of, if any at all, like the movie character Tapion, who had some pretty interesting lore behind him. If we dig even a little deeper though and look at something such as, say, Dragon Ball Heroes, we even have characters like Few who brandish a sword, but none are more notable, obviously, than our best sword boy Trunks. Trunks has been probably my favorite character outside of Vegeta in the entirety of Dragon Ball, just off of his design alone, which is easily the best out of the main cast, but of course not every anime is as starved for swordsmen as Dragon Ball. In the world of Naruto, swordsmen are plentiful, as a hefty percentage of shinobi have been known to wield one, alongside many samurai as well. In terms of a favorite swordsman in Naruto, I feel like that's a bit more tricky with the amount of characters to pick from, but of course the easiest answer would have to be Sasuke. Obviously, it's extremely hard to try and make an argument that Naruto characters can beat many characters in Dragon Ball, if any at all, but when it comes to Sasuke, I think he has, outside of Naruto himself, the best chance in that realm. This might all sound like a weird concept at first, like I'm just shooting ideas at you guys, but I came across a really interesting project that I wanted to share with you guys today. When the topic of Goku versus Naruto comes up, or in a more broad sense I guess, Dragon Ball versus Naruto, it's usually Goku or Vegeta versus Naruto or Sasuke, and while I do think that obviously would make the most sense in a way, the ceiling of power on Goku and Vegeta alone is just by far the most outrageous thing you could put up against anyone really. With Goku now mastering Ultra Instinct beyond what's even known to the mortals and Vegeta learning to harness the power of destruction under a god of destruction themselves, it's really pretty difficult to find any anime character that can even stand a sparring match with these two. But if we are to talk about Naruto in a technical sense, and this would be in a sort of past tense I guess, but Sasuke should have had just as good of a chance as Naruto when it comes to crossover battles with Dragon Ball characters. Sasuke's genjutsu alone makes him a unique threat, but his battle skill and talent are also something not to be slept on, and his Sharingan is just what makes him a real menace. Trunks, on the other hand, may not have genjutsu or the powers that his father or Goku have, but a legendary Super Saiyan nonetheless, and royalty at that. Trunks versus Sasuke is such an interesting matchup that I personally never even thought about, admittedly, that it just seems to be a bit more realistic than Goku or Vegeta versus Naruto or Sasuke. Now, I will be honest, I don't think that I can ever bring myself to say that a Dragon Ball versus Naruto matchup would ever be in the Naruto character's favor, but this one in particular has a lot of interesting elements to it that I think would make it pretty possible for Sasuke to at least put up a solid fight and not just get completely overwhelmed right off the bat from someone like Vegeta or Goku who can literally see through illusions. This is an original fan animation by Shin Official titled What If Sasuke vs Trunks. And as you guys can probably guess, today's battle is going to be something legendary as two of our favorite anime swordsmen meet for the very first time under some strange circumstances. This seems to be a sort of a part 1, so be sure that you guys go and leave a like on the original and sub to Shin Official so they continue with their amazing work. If you guys want to check out the original fan animation for yourselves, the link to the original video as well as Shin's channel will be linked down below in the description box, so be sure to go check them out. And if you guys haven't already, don't forget to turn that notification bell on to never miss an upload. And if you have been enjoying all of the anime content recently, consider leaving a like on this video as well. Be sure to follow on both Twitch and Twitter to stay up with me and all anime related content, guys. But without further ado, as the video begins, we're taken to a wasteland and the first thing we really see is Sasuke as he's standing across from his new opponent. Trunks lifts his head, raising his eyes as they prepare for battle, getting underway immediately as he charges Sasuke. Sasuke right away activates his Sharingan in order to keep up with Trunks and evade his attacks. The two go back and forth trading attacks as Sasuke deflects his Ki Blast with his lightning style, but eventually Trunks is able to catch up to him and grabs him by the throat, holding him in the air. Trunks senses Sasuke channeling his energy, so he snaps his neck in his hand, killing the shinobi before he can even get started. This all seems to be pretty much a decoy, however, as the shadow clone that was in Trunks' hand all of a sudden disappears, making him frantically look around for Sasuke now. Sasuke reappears behind him, fully locked in on his opponent, and this is when he begins weaving hand signs, preparing a fire style jutsu now. Sasuke fires a Dragon Flame Bomb jutsu at Trunks that homes in with blazing fast speed, but Trunks withstands the entirety of it like it was nothing. This is when Trunks goes back on the offensive, charging at Sasuke and within a second, appearing directly in front of him and lands a crushing blow to Sasuke's gut that sends him flying across the battlefield and into the gorge. Luckily for Sasuke, he was able to trigger his substitution jutsu, however, as he once again narrowly avoids being killed by Trunks. As Sasuke remains hidden, a sudden shift in the atmosphere makes Trunks suspicious as he checks the gorge to see where his opponent is. Rain begins to pour from the sky as a lightning storm begins, with Trunks levitating into the sky to look over into the valley. Behind him, he notices the lightning concentrating in a single area, and also Sasuke's energy once again as well, as he turns around and finds his opponent on a platform behind him. In his hand, Sasuke concentrates enough natural electricity to fry the whole battlefield as he prepares to release every single bit of it. Sasuke drops his hand, releasing the full-blown power of Kokuten down upon Trunks, who once again tanks this attack, but this one has kind of changed things now. Sasuke's attack has pushed Trunks to the edge as he begins to transform against this tricky rival. He brings his arms to his sides, and as Sasuke's eyes grow wide with shock, Trunks transforms into a Super Saiyan, having had enough of Sasuke's tricks, followed by an attack as annoying as Kokuten to him. Funnily enough, Trunks' power-up has in no way left fear in Sasuke, however, as this next engagement will surely be their last, and they both have to know this. As Super Saiyan Trunks now approaches Sasuke, Sasuke has no other choice than to activate his Mangekyo Sharingan as the video comes to a close on what seems to be just a part 1. That's gonna do it for this one today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video as always if you made it this far. I know this one was a little shorter than usual, but I hope you all see what I mean about this kind of seeming like a part 1, so hopefully in the future, you know, Shin Official will be motivated to make a part 2. The way it ended, it just seemed like there would be a final battle, and this could really almost be a trailer for what's to come if the creator wants to market it like that. But anyways, I just really wanted to show you guys this because this Dragon Ball community that we're all a part of is just so unbelievably talented. If you guys did enjoy the video and thought the animation was dope, be sure to go leave a like and comment on the original video if you guys want to see a part 2 so the creator knows that we love their work. The link to the original video as well as Shin Official's channel will be down below in the description box, so be sure to go check them out and drop a sub and leave that like, guys. We need that part 2, come on. Also, don't forget to leave a like on this video here as well, guys. It really helps us expand our community that we have here and just get more eyes on our content. But anyways, that is gonna do it for this one, guys. Thanks so much for watching all the way into the end if you made it this far. Once again, have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.